Hey, Cruzunda Manjemon. Hi. Woo, You guys, this video is definitely going to be too long. I don't want to say much. But Bikon, I want to first of all beg on the church, Pastor Chris. Nekwe na ajabum. Nekwe ni no head there. Rafkwan maka. I know the drag men of God. I could talk am for the video. You understand? I was just saying, if what Doris was saying was true, if what she was saying was true, she menka. Beacon. Now, moving on. Doris had come out to tell the whole story from the beginning to the end, to the conspiracy, to the everything. Even Pastor Jeremiah Momo Tofomi, he entered this matter. Pastor Jeremiah, I know the one called that one, Sule Johnson. He entered the matter. Story long. I'm going to leave you guys to watch it. But I want to say a few things before I will now allow you to watch. And you need to watch and watch till the end. Because if you watch till the end, you will understand the reason why Doris is saying that she will not leave Pastor Chris. Okay? After I watched the video, I had a clear understanding. Okay? But I want to show you guys Doris's husband, in case if you don't know. Even the story of the marriage, how everything happened, is in this story that you're going to watch. In case if you don't know the husband, and I'll be right back. So that is Doris's husband you just saw right now. But now she know whether the things she said, she alleged about the ex-husband are true. In fact, the man don't even remarry. She said a lot about the ex-husband that prompted her to leave the man. But in that video, you could know that she was just saying her truth. This is a woman who had lost a lot. She had seen so many things. She had lost so much. And she has connection. It's you. Now, in case if you don't know the woman that Pastor Chris engaged to, and you've not watched the video, watch it and I'll be right back.
Somebody should go and tell Chris for I will not marry you. Somebody should go and tell Chris for that he will not marry you, not lie you. Why are you leaving me for? No, forget about saying clouds or no cloud. I've not slept since yesterday. That I had to deactivate myself to think this thing through. Why are you leaving me for now? Okay, shame here. You people can insult me for all you care. And let me know what is going on with my life. Since this man fought me, my life has not been the same. I lost my younger brother. I lost my younger brother now. Chris, no, this marriage will not work. Who are you leaving me for? After sharing my naked video, turning your own miscarriage, the miscarriage I had for you, turning into abortion. What do you think you want to leave me for, Chris? No, Chris Okafor, it will not work. Oh. No, you will kill me first before you make this marriage work. After destroying my life, what do you want to leave me for? You, Chris, no, it's not possible, Chris. Chris, it's not possible. I've not recovered since. Yesterday, I almost committed suicide now. People don't know what I'm going to do. I behave normal to you people. Can't you people see that I'm not okay? This man has misled my life and he wants to marry. It's not possible, no. No, nobody should. I lost my only brother. I can't prove juju. I can't prove witchcraft. He knows what he did. Because we are dragging money. My brother died though. No, Chris Okafor, no. No, not Chris. This marriage will not work. He will kill me first. Who are you leaving me for? After all the sex? After everything?
I see this girl, I shock. Una fukwara nwa kwụ n'ọkụ. Nwa bụ peppermint. Nwa bụ tom kwọlọntọm. Women. Chai! Can you have mine? Will you guys tell me that this woman ain't wearing any hint or any Okay, would it any something to show her the person that Pastor Chris who is? Oh yeah, he go get, but because of love, eh? Now cheer now they sit down and do the proposal. But why were they sitting? I saw that part and I didn't understand. Who nebu Pastor Chris because Pastor Chris they call you go gbogbo on you go. Who kwadi azi kuku you got to work jing when paroche norana because oi. Then moving on, I just wanted to because when I saw this girl, I'm like, it shouldn't be Pastor Chris because he's a second hand. It shouldn't be him. No, be say he's bad or baba. But what I mean, like, as a man that had married and given birth to children and then divorced, unu che no one and one who do the Judaism. You understand? No one who die in that akata. Now we now our type when I go the marry. No be all these pino ones. I beg. Leave the pino ones for the pino boys. Yeah, very simple. Other bad daliqueti, only na dị alright. You gotta go. Now, a video was circulating where Pastor Chris was preaching about women. There is no women to marry. You want them to marry. In fact, let me play the video and I'll be back.
A young lady, you are just being arrogant, behaving, talking to people anyhow. You say, I know they respect anybody. I know well, oh, I know where finish, oh. Yet you are a young lady. You are not married. Now you they talk like that. Which man want marry who know where? Which man want to marry you when they know that you have slept with different men? God forbid. I know what I'm saying might be painful. Listen, the truth is better. It's bitter, but it's better for us. You are just arrogant. You see your senior, you cannot greet them. You'll be looking at them and misbehaving. You are doing all manner of things. And yet, you don't even have a father that have a name. Oh. There is no man that wants to marry a woman that is not submissive. There are many people saying, oh, when I marry, I will be a good wife. No, you are supposed to be a wife before they marry you. That's the problem. There are many women everywhere, but when you want to marry, you will know there are a few wives. The Bible didn't say he that findeth a woman. It said he that findeth a wife, findeth what? A good thing, and obtaineth what? Favor. You want to marry, but you desire to marry, but you have refused to develop the capacity to be a wife. Men are not looking for women, they are looking for wife. So you have to be a wife first before a man comes to you. He that findeth a wife, findeth a wife. Ah, this girl is too submissive, this girl is teachable, you correct her, she will hear. That's what it means.
So this was the video circulating on the internet. Tunde Not shared it. Another blogger shared it. And then Doris had come to debunk this video because I felt that the man had even... I wanted to come and make video sharp and say that Pastor Chris don't come finally respond to Doris. But thank God say I no quick do the video because my saliva just waste. Doris had come to debunk it and said that preaching, she was even in the church the day he was making the preaching, and that was 2023. Okay, let me play that video of Doris and I'll be back.
Tunde Not, you're someone I respect so much. I'm very disappointed that you will carry a video you will not verify and you put my picture on it. That video was made 2023 when I was still dating Chris Okafor. That video is not referring to me. As a matter of fact, I was in the church when Chris made that video. Please, Tunde, no, with due respect, I want you to remove my picture from that picture. That video, that is not a response from Chris Okafor to me. That's an old video. If you go to his page, that video was made 2023. It's not a response. I'm even surprised that D1 also posted that thing like a response to me. Someone reached out to me and said, Chris is bringing out money to do damage control. That was when they brought out that video. And they are circulating it to bloggers. So they have a lot of respect for you. I wouldn't want to believe that Chris said to that video to do damage control for him. With due respect to you, kindly remove my picture from that video. Please, I don't want to fall out with you. You're someone I respect. Someone I hold to high esteem because of how you help people. Kindly remove my picture from that video. It wasn't referring to me at all. I have a surname. I'm from Ogala's family. Ogala's family is a very big name. Find out. The owner of Galcon company in Lagos, who built all the bridges, is my father's direct brother. My father is also a very rich man. My mother is a very wealthy person. So Chris couldn't have been referring to, because he knows all these details. With due respect to you, Tunde Ednut, kindly remove my picture from that. And D1 as well, please remove my picture from that video. I already got the information that Chris is paying heavily to do damage control, and I don't want to believe that you guys were paid as well. This matter means so much to me. When you see someone in this situation, don't mock the person. I can wake up. You can wake up tomorrow, you might not see me again in the situation I am in now. This whole thing is, you guys don't know what I've been going through. You may wake up tomorrow and you will see Doris Ogala again in your life. You might wake up tomorrow and I won't be in this world again. I know the state of mind I am in right now. Chris did a lot to me. Chris contracted me to help him and his friends. And what did he pay me back with? He arrested me. He detained me in Abuja. He also arrested me 4 days to my brother's burial. And kept me in Stacy Idea with a for 2 days. For nothing. I did nothing. Because his friend gave me money and he took the money. And I started asking for the money. He paid me some and got me arrested for defamation. Chris has done a lot of things to me. To the end, not with due respect to you, that video is not a recent video. That's an old video that Chris media team brought out for damage control. Kindly remove my picture from there. I respect you a lot. I respect you for your kindness, for humanity. But please, do not take this matter personal against me. I am not stable. I am suicidal. I am saying this from the bottom of my heart. It took me a lot to say all this. Everything I have built is on the mold. It's on the ground. But I don't care anymore. I'm not living for anyone. I've been through a lot in my life. I've been through a lot. Nothing means anything to me anymore. Chris dealt with me for no reason. This is my shame. Let me bear it. But please, that video is not a response to me. That's a video he made 2023. To the end note. If you wake up tomorrow and you don't see me again, your conscience will not be happy. This is not a joke to me. This person you're seeing here is suicidal. I am being very honest. I am devastated. I am heartbroken.
So umunnem na Chineke, una don't hear Doris. Even at the end, she still started crying. This woman is going through a lot. Opono for if you don't know, you don't know. Forget say we go dress up, they make up. Who see me now go think say I dey ball for Canada? Ngwagi yen na gabiga man kwete. If I carry this my press on net, tinyere onwe m na me dey fix am by myself. I carried my makeup bia buru wig mbia kwado m na akwado because I knew it was not going to be easy in the beginning. But if you see me looking like this, ị ga-asị na Linda is balling in Canada. Inye m bill. Nya ima m bill. Ima man I'm going through a lot. This is how a lot of people will cover the things they are going through, not just physically, not just emotionally, financially, friend wisely, familially, relationshiply, in so many ways you wouldn't even know. I just want to say, let us send loves to people. Hmm? Let us reduce hate because I am ihe ndị mmadụ na-agabiga n'ụwa nọ ụwa eshike. Life is big. Anyway, go and watch everything that transpired between the both of them, even that money will bring quarrel. And I will see you at the end of the video.
How you doing?
Fine. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How your body?
I'm fine.
Yesterday we see your video where you do, and at that thing I come make us come ask you, wetin really dey happen between you and Chris Okafor?
Bro, Chris and I met 2017
2017.
when, yes, I was at first headquarter. Him too was at first headquarter. I was with Chioma Okoye,
Okay.
my colleague then. So, went for a matter in the first headquarter. So Chris was walking down on part of the road in that station. I was walking down. Then he now said hello to me, approached me. I didn't know who he was then. So as he approached me, I was talking to him. Then his bouncer now rushed to hold me. He now took me inside his car. Said, let's go inside the car. He now said his name is Chris, that but I should give him my number that he was going to call me. So I gave him my number and that was it. So as soon as I left, me and Choma were talking. Choma said that she knows that guy, that the guy is a very big pastor. I said, me, I don't know him. So as we were talking, like 1 hour later, he now sent me a message and said, this is Chris. I said, who is? I didn't know it was him, but he just said, hi, this is Chris. So as I looked at the message, I said, who is Chris? Someone said, no, him, his name is Chris. So he now called. And I think he now called my number. Then he now said, how are you? When am I leaving Abuja? I told him. He said, okay, if I get to Lagos, I should call him so that we'll see. So when I got to Lagos, he was actually the one who called me and now gave me an address in Ojodubega.
Yes.
They said it was in the evening that he said I should come to the address. So when I took over, I got to that place. It happened that it was his church. He sent his pastor, Pastor Sylvester, to come and receive me. That was a night vigil. So when I got there, the vigil was already ending. It was around 12 midnight or 1, I don't think so. The Pastor Sylvester now took me to his office upstairs. The one was when we started talking. Then he now said he liked me. I said, okay. So that was when he also found out that I was an Hollywood actor. And he now talked. He said, okay, that I was going to come to visit him. That I was going to the village.
Yes.
That me too, am I going? I said, yes. This was New Year. I think it was crossover night.
Okay.
So yeah, that was why around after 12:1, that was when that thing happened. They now said, okay, that they are going to the village. I told him, okay, that means I'm coming to the east. He said, okay, that when I get to the village, he will invite me to the house so I can meet his mother.
Yes.
So that was when I got to my place. He now sent he now sent his he now sent me his address in their village. You will go from Okigwe. It's from Anambra, but you will go from Okigwe. His place is not far from Okigwe Road.
Okay.
So you pass through that Okigwe Road to his village. So he sent me the address. I now drove down to his village. There he introduced me to his mother, introduced me to his father. Then we all had food together in the house.
Yes.
Then when I think when I stayed there for hours, we're just gisting, getting to know each other. And after that, he now sent his escort driver, his police escort,
Yes.
to carry me and drop me off, like to follow me behind for security and take me to Maya. So I now left. Then during that period, I visited him like 3 times in that village. So it was that period that we kissed for the first time in his village. And after that,
Oh,
came back to
una
Lagos.
start kissing from the village.
Yes, that was
Okay.
we didn't make love, but we kissed. So
Okay.
after that, he took me to he took me to okay, when he came back to Lagos after they finished his vacation, we were talking. He now gave me his house address, Unilage State. His house is in Unilage State, Ojudubega.
Yes.
So I went to his house. It was his sister's daughter that received me, Chizoba.
Okay. She's
Chizoba
up.
was the one who received me. Yes,
Yes.
and then I met his daughter, Chinyere, and I think the first and second daughter. Then the other one that is Abino too. So that was what happened. Then we now went upstairs to his room. It was now there that we now had sex. So subsequently, if I'm coming, so I became very close with the children, the daughter,
Yes.
So Chizoba is the one who receives me and all that. So Chizoba used to call me too. So we became family.
Yes.
So in between that relationship, we dated that year past. Throughout that, we were just dating. It was just I would say that we see sometimes he would dodge me at Marriott Hotel. He used to put
Okay.
me in Marriott Hotel. Most times I would even invite me, I'll come to church. Even while in church, as he's preaching, if any usher come near me, he will use mic and even warn the usher and say people should be careful with guests, don't be going near. That's how jealous he is.
Okay.
He's that jealous. So we started dating. He said he doesn't have any other girlfriend because there was this girl they were accused. I saw online. Her name is Amaka. Even Choma
Amaka.
Okoye also told me about the Amaka saying na him girlfriend. So when I asked him, he said no, that nothing like that happened.
Say not the data.
So even when they date am, say nothing, say they are just giving false accusation. One time sef I came to that church, he raised money for that Amaka, he cause quarrel between me and him. I said, why are you giving her that special treatment? He said because she's just a loyal church member. That nothing, like you cannot even sleep with her, that she fat like that. How can he sleep with her? With all the fat everywhere. Say I did not even rate him. That of all the people that he want to sleep with, is that one that is fat and old. That was what he said. So after that, then even Chinyere Winifred, we have also had issues with Chinyere Winifred because Chinyere Winifred husband is the pastor in that church.
Uh-huh.
So, um, so he
Who be
has
the
also
share?
told me that Chinyere Winifred is my colleague.
Yes.
So he told me that Chinyere used to throw herself at and him, but he doesn't want that. Chinyere used to bring so many of my colleagues to him
They come give
that he
am. Eh?
rejects them. Yes,
Equal.
that he rejects them. So
Which
one
year be
time, one
this?
of my colleagues, this things happened between, as in all this gist was between that 2017, 2018. All these things were just what we were normally discussed.
Okay,
Already
yeah, yeah.
2017, 2018. Yes, so it was 2019 that the relationship paused when I wanted to get married and I told him. So
Okay.
he told me a lot of things and all that. But at the end of the day, when I wanted to get married, I told him I wanted to get married. He now said, okay, that I should wait for him I said no, because my mom is putting pressure, and this guy, I knew him before I even met him. That this guy has been on my neck. That he wanted me to marry him. In fact, it was short. I think after it was that 2017 that I met Chris. Shortly after my father died.
Yes.
After I met Chris, my father died. So then, when I wanted to get married, I told him, and I said, "Okay, no problem." But that I'm breaking his heart too. But I said, my mom is on my neck. I should marry the guy and all that, because the guy has been into my family. Then eventually, when I married the guy, Chris was not happy. So most times he will call me. I think
When you
I
did your
one of
husband
the chat
house.
I was saying,
Yeah.
mm, that video that I sent you, that was the video I was sent you that I was touching my breast.
Yeah.
He was one who said I should touch myself. That was my husband's house. I was lying down. That's my husband's bed.
Yes.
Because Chris, I don't know what happened. When I married my husband, I told my husband before I married him that I actually do not have feelings for him. That I loved someone. My husband insisted that he wanted to marry me.
Okay. So you
And
explain to her, say, no, be you not too like her like that. See, no, another person.
yes, my
Okay.
husband insisted that he wanted to marry me. So he said when in the marriage, love will come. When I got married to my husband, I was still in love with Chris.
Okay.
And my husband then was also not good to me. Most of
Okay. What do
my,
you
that
mean?
is
What do you
why
mean by your husband then not still good to you? So that we will feel your way.
after I married my
Mm.
husband, when a man has chased you for a long time and eventually married you, my husband was obsessed with me even when he was chasing me. Eventually married me. He treated me in the night of our marriage. Because my husband bought a car for me before we got married. He bought a car for me. The night of our marriage, he beat me up.
Mm.
After our traditional marriage, he beat me up. So I left. I even left and went to the hotel. That I would resolve it. I came back. The marriage was a toxic one. My
Okay.
husband used to beat me in their village, drag me on the ground. So it was in between up and on. One, I understand my husband because when I married him, can you
Yes.
hear me?
I dey hear you now. I dey hear you. Yes.
I, I understand my husband because when I married my husband, I never allowed him to touch me. When he wants to touch me, I didn't have feelings. And when he wants to touch me, sometimes he struggle. So I deprived him of sex most times. My
Okay.
mind was somewhere else.
Which is
So
Chris.
most times he forces to even make love to me. To make love to me, it's for force. Sometimes he will rape me. I won't call it rape, but he forced himself
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
to make love. So it was in that process, we were back and forth. Sometimes he would beat me because of it. That is the only thing that made him angry. He would beat me because of it. So it became very toxic. And I couldn't force it because I didn't have feelings for him. And I told him.
Okay.
So, but doing that back and forth, my husband now started, he was already a womanizer before I even married him. But that was a part of the reason why I lost feelings for him, even prior before the marriage or before I even met Chris. I knew him before that, but I lost feelings. So he now started carrying women. 2 months into the relationship, started bringing women. If I go to film, he will bring women into the house. Long story short, he eventually got one pregnant.
Okay.
And that time we had issues. I traveled. When I came back, in fact, I didn't even come back. It was one that called me that someone is pregnant for him. But that he didn't want to marry the girl. He was begging I should come back. I told Chris, see what's going on. That I want to go back to my husband. Chris didn't like it, but I eventually went back. When I got there, Chris called me and was crying. There was a chat I sent you where he said he was not okay. He was he didn't expect me to do that. That was that chat. Then he started crying that I shouldn't have gone back to my house. Maybe he told me to wait. That when I got married to the man, that he felt so bad. When he saw that I left, that he was happy. Now I've gone back again. So when I got back, I thought that my husband was going to change. No, my husband, even when I got back, I met the lady with the child and her mother inside the house with a
Yes.
newborn baby. I told them to leave the house. My husband sent them away. But that was not okay because even he continued beating me. In fact, the beating became worse. That was January. I came back December 2021. Then January 2022, he started beating me. So it was that time that he was beating me that me and Chris was not talking on the phone. So
Okay.
the last
Now that time,
beating
and I
was
person
when
dey play love
yes,
online.
yes. So that was that time he now beat me. What the last beating he gave me, blood gushed out of my nose. Chris said I should carry my bag and leave the house, that he was going to marry me. So
And
that
so
was
Chris
when
can
I
tell
now
you.
left. Yes. So I
Chris can tell you
can't
say make you
carry the
comot for your marriage. Say
say
okay.
make I no even carry anything. Say make I just come out that he will marry me. Because that day I showed him the blood. So I
Yes.
came, I went straight to his house. We now made love.
That day.
And no, that I traveled, flew to Lagos. My
Mm.
arrival in Lagos, I went straight to his house. We made love.
Apiaraka.
And that was it. So he said I should tell my people to go and return my bride price.
Yes.
So my people now, I told my mom I wasn't going to marry again and everybody. So my people now called my husband to return the bride price. My husband refused, but eventually they dropped the bride price with the lady that has baby for him. So that was it. So that's how me and Chris now started again. Before I now got pregnant, I sent it to him. The
Oh,
day
you
I
can't get
sent it
belle
to
for
him,
Chris.
yes,
Okay. Which year be this one now?
I
Which
sent
year?
it 2022.
Okay, 2022.
That 2022, that love making that we did, I was pregnant. So
Okay.
I told Chris. In 20, I think that was the 2021. No, 2022. That thing is that 20. This thing happened that 2021 ending
Oh,
or
2022.
2022. But I know that
Okay.
in between that time, that was when I that was when I left my marriage. So either 2021 ending or 2022. That was when I left my marriage. So when I got pregnant, I sent him the pregnancy test. I didn't say anything. Then between around 1 month, 2 months of that pregnancy, I miscarried it. So
Okay.
it was when I miscarried it that when I went for evacuation, it was my friend that videoed. Even that video, I can show you. I will send you the original video when my with my friend's voice where she said, "This one is for Oga." Because my friend knew I was going out with Chris. When they were
Yes.
doing evacuation, when you miscarry, they will take you to hospital. They will evacuate the remains of the miscarriage.
But
So
yeah,
when
yeah.
she videoed it, yeah, I now sent it to Chris. Now the reason why, okay, now we'll get to that part. So this is just the summary of how we met. So it was in
Yes.
between that 2022 that this Chris now approached me. Prophet started calling Chris out.
Prof
Chris
S.
now approached Prophet from South Africa.
Yeah.
So Chris now said I should follow Prophet out to find out why he was calling him out.
Okay.
Everything was okay between me and Chris. We were still loving. We were still very much in love. So when I
Yes.
went I now went to Prophet. I told him my name is Chioma Johnson. I'm calling him. I called him with an American number. I said I'm calling him from the US. That I saw you called Pastor Chris out. What is the issue? So Prophet told me, and I found out that Prophet didn't have much on Chris to care for.
Yes.
So I came back. I told him that he didn't have much on you. Said okay. Then 1 week later, Prophet started calling Jeremiah out over the missing child, baby testimony.
Baby testimony. Yeah.
Yes. Then Chris wanted money, or he wanted, or what is the whole reason of calling Jeremiah out? So I followed. Initially, I told Prophet, I told Chris, I won't do it. Me, I don't know your friend, and me, I don't like this thing. He said no. That if I love him, I should. I quote him directly. What he used? He said, "If you love me, Didi, do it for my friend. He's my brother."
Yes. I
That
still
was
tell you.
when. Uh, that was when he now. I now went to Profess, and then they gave me a plan. They say I should seduce Profess
So make you seduce them.
and make him fall in love with me. Yes, ma,
Okay.
I should seduce Profess and make him fall in love with me. I should make him all the promises in this world. So, which was what I did. I engaged Profess. We started talking. While we were talking, I've made him all the promise in this heaven and earth. Profess now fell and now trusted me more.
Yeah.
So while Profess was talking with me, the case of baby testimony came. Ruth Matthew, they said Jeremiah arrested Ruth Matthew. So Profess
Yes.
now said, "Can I help to release Ruth Matthew?" That they took her to Abuja, that the case that came and all that. That was when I said, okay, now I now told them that Prophet said I should go and release Ruth Matthew. So that was why I went to Abuja during that case, went to the police station and saw Ruth Matthew. So when I saw that he was a cripple, I came back to Chris and Jeremiah and I said, sorry, I will not be able to hurt this woman. If your issue is to arrest Chris, I arrest Profess. Let's deal with Profess. This woman is a cripple. Don't arrest her again. So that was when they now said okay that they are not after, but I should just find out what is the connection between the lady and Profess.
Okay.
So which is the case of Ruth is something I would tell you some other time, but I'm just summarizing it.
Mo just summarize how they go first.
Yeah, so in summary, um they used me to set Profess up. First money they sent to Profess was $3,000. They say I should lure him to Nigeria.
Yes.
So, and it was Chris that sent that money. I sent you the screenshot where he forwarded me the receipt with his number.
Yes.
So it was Chris that sent that money.
$3,000.
And yes, at that time, me and Prophet was agreeing that we will come to Nigeria.
Yes.
So eventually, while we were also doing that, Prophet now sent me to Apostle Johnson Suleiman
Yes.
to also tell him that Otobo wants to come and do interview on his page, that I should give him bill if he doesn't want Otobo to come. I should give Suleiman bill 30 million naira. So it
Oh,
was when he sent me to Suleiman that I
Profess say
called.
make you go meet Suleiman say Steffi Tobo wan come do live for a
Yeah,
page. So
yes,
if Suleiman no want make Steffi Tobo do am, make Suleiman
uh,
pay 30 meter.
30 million.
And
Yes.
people dey hammer for this one now, I don't know. I dey hear you.
So I went to Suleiman, but when I reached out to Suleiman. I told him, sir, this is who I am, and I am not really working for Profess. I am here in defense of your colleagues, Prophet Jeremiah and Chris. Now,
Yes.
Profess has sent me to come and blackmail you and collect money. I want you to insult me and Profess. I will record it and send to him. Embarrass us, which Suleiman did. He now told
Yes.
me that it's not even about pretending that he's going to arrest Prophet. He now sent me a court document where he has restricted or some YouTubers, and also show me the Prophet's name, sent it to me. So I went back to Prophet. I said, the man know about you, that the man is angry. The man said he will arrest you, he will sue you. So that was how that one. When I sent Prophet that court case, he just did not talk about Suleiman again. Then we continued the baby testimony matter. So it
Yes.
was that thing I told Suleiman. Suleiman now told Cassie.
Yes.
Cassie now went and exposed me because
To
to to
profess.
profess that I am not who I think I am, or that they are using me to lure him. So that was why Profess did not come to Nigeria.
Okay.
Though he did not believe them 100%, but he did not come to Nigeria. So later, Profess now said he has personal vendetta between Iginla, Idahosa, Chris, Suleiman, and Jeremiah,
Five of them.
that they plan to arrest him with J. Israel. But
Yes.
that arrest, him and J. Israel formulated it. And J. Israel told him to disable his page to pretend like he has been arrested so that they can collect the money, which J. Israel collected money. That was his own personal
Elekwe.
vendetta. Yeah. So that was his own personal vendetta with these pastors. He said I should arrange a three-way call so that, but now profess now, me and him, he calls it street. Me and him, we are now running street. He said he's training me on the business we should be doing. I'll be
Okay.
the one to be going forefront to be collecting money from pastors. That was profess for him. Now we are a couple. We're already
Yeah.
in love, so he trusts me. So he now said I should arrange a meeting between all these pastors so that they could discuss what's into them. If they want him to stop, that they will pay him money. So that I went back to Chris, and Chris made that three-way call. The people in that call was Bishop Idahosa, Chris' friend,
Yes.
and Chris Okafor with Prophet. Prophet now narrated why did they arrest him and all that and all that. So at the end of the day, they now the host now told Prophet, because the host was afraid. He now told Prophet how they planned their arrest, how many of them who put money and all that. They now started pleading with Prophet. After that three-way call, they apologized to him, they left the call. Then Prophet now said I should approach them to pay him, and they should pay him $200,000
Eh?
before he would $200,000 before
Yes.
he would leave them.
Okay.
So when I now told, in fact, when this told before this whole thing started, I told Chris that I won't do this thing if my lawyer is not involved, because I thought the way the whole world was on that matter, and it has to do with a missing child. So I told them I will not continue this if my lawyer is not involved, if the police is not involved, and all that. So they involved my lawyer, involved their own lawyer, involved EFCC, which I personally went to EFCC in Benin and wrote statements. They also
Yes.
involved Interpol. Chris'
Apala.
lawyer, uh, Chris' lawyer Obani was
Yes.
the one who sent one of his lawyers from his chambers who took me to Interpol in Lagos, where I also made statements. So I had those cover before I continued in my disc
With the profess. Before you continue with
guy.
profess.
So why Professor demanded uh, why Professor demanded that money, they they now said okay, they know what to do. Them and what the Interpol guy now discussed it. I don't know how they got money, but there was a video they sent me with empty video with dollars showing on a bed. So when they showed me that, I will send the video to you. So when they sent
Okay.
me that video,
Go dey play for them. Yeah.
when they sent me that video, it was the Interpol guy that sent me that video. When they sent me that video, then I now put it on real. They did it and I inserted my voice. I said, Professor, the money is here. I'm in the room. That's why you can only hear my voice in that video. You can't see me. I acted like I was in the room then. I was one videoing it. So when I sent him the Professor the video, Professor believed it. Then he now said, okay, how will he get the money? I said he has to come down to Nigeria. He said he can't come to Nigeria. These people will be looking for him. So we agreed that he will come to Ghana. So it was that coming to Ghana that Suleiman now also came and told him. Not Suleiman, actually. I think Cassie,
Cassie, yeah,
not
yeah.
Suleiman. But I think Suleiman told Cassie who I was. It was Cassie that now told Prophet that they want to arrest him. They want to set him up, arrest him. So it was like that process that Prophet, because Prophet believed I had that money, that me and Chris want to chop that money. Prophet started calling me and Chris out,
Yes.
trying to expose me and Chris, telling Jeremiah that the money did not get to him, that me and Chris held on to that money. So that was why Prophet started calling Choma Johnson out, burying me and Chris' picture. It was because of that money. So why Prophet started calling me, I said Choma Johnson is Choma Johnson, Doris Ogala. Why he was not trying to do that, me and I came out and now told people that I'm Doris Ogala. Then I now exposed. Before I came out, that
Yes.
was when Prophet Jeremiah now promised me that money, that car. Sorry, because
Yeah, yeah.
our agreement when I started doing this thing is that I'm not going to show my face. That I was
Okay.
going to only tender the evidence in court and probably come and defend as a witness. That was why I used Choma Johnson. But because Prophet was calling me out, even all of us were panicking. I was so angry. I was like, I don't like this. That was when the man said, don't worry, I will buy you any car of your choice. Choose. That
Okay,
was
God
when
promise you say
the
we'll
car,
buy you any car of your choice.
yes. So
Yeah.
make I just go out. So it's time for me to come out now and expose Prophet. Because that time the heat was on his church. And it would have taken only me to stop that heat by exposing Prophet. So they wanted me to come out with my face. They even promised to buy me house, not only car.
Hmm.
They promised to buy me house, yes. So
Okay.
when I now came out, I came out on Doctor. I first of all told Dada. Dada did not believe me. Then I went to Daddy. I went to Dr. Chidi, and I told Dr. Chidi everything. Look at what is there. Look at what is happening. Look at. But I did not tell Dr. Chidi that I was going out with Chris. I did
Yeah.
not tell Dr. Chidi the full truth. I just told Dr. Chidi that Prophet is blackmailing these people. He's sending me to go and blackmail. But I still maintain that I was in love with Prophet
Okay.
because that was the act, so that Dr. Chidi can also counter Prophet because I was still working with these people now. So it
Okay.
was not then that Dr. Chidi now gave me his platform when I was saying I'm still in love with Prophet. He used to send me to go and collect money. So I said half truth, not all the truth, because I was
Okay.
protecting Jeremiah then. So that was when I came out. I played my conversation with Prophet, the voice recording, where he was sending me to go and collect money from pastors, how much you have paid him, all those things. So that was when I brought it out. So it was now that thing that scattered the case. And it was through those my confrontation with Prophet, all the things he did in that case, I had it recorded from the beginning, and
Yes.
police had it. Jeremiah them have it, so they used it in court and they won their case. So the car Jeremiah promised me, he said he was going to. Chris now told him to. The first car I sent them was Lexus. Then they said that one is too expensive. Then I now got this Mercedes, which was 45 million. Then I said, okay, that they were going to buy it. Then Chris now told Jeremiah that they should send the money to his account. He should send me the money for the car to his account. So when we left the three-way call, I asked Chris, why would you say made in said that? I asked him, actually, I did ask him. He said, no, he doesn't want me to put the money. He doesn't want Jeremiah to have my number because Jeremiah has come to his church before and impregnated somebody, and they
Eh?
used 10 million naira to cover it.
Atwa
Yes,
atwa.
that's what Chris told me. That's
Okay.
what Chris told
Say Jeremiah come in church,
me.
come to program from inside the
So that they used
program.
10
They want
million naira to cover the
somebody.
girl.
Yeah.
So it was there that and I said, okay, now I understand. So Chris was one who now sent his account to Jeremiah. So Chris now started sending me the money, 3 million. You will see where I even sent 3 million. I showed you the receipt. Then he said he will send 3 million. I sent you the chat where he
Yeah,
said he
yeah, yeah.
sent
I go
three
put her.
million.
I will
That
put her
he
inside.
started sending me the money, 3 million, he sent me 3 million. Can you hear me?
I dey hear you. I dey hear you. Go on. Yes,
So
yes.
he sent the money 3 million, 2 million, 1 million. So he was, and to the tune of 10 million naira. So he started bad mouthing Jeremiah, saying that Jeremiah does not want to pay the money, I should just forget him. I believed him because he was my boyfriend.
Yes.
So long story short, fast forward to a few months later, I needed money. And throughout this my relationship with Chris, it was not about money. In
Okay.
fact, he wasn't giving me money. We're just doing love, love, love. Me, I had my own thing going. I was okay. So and Chris is well, he has, I don't know, let's say I don't ask him for money actually. So the first time I now ever asked him for money because I needed money. So I asked him that I needed money to travel. I was going for surgery. I needed 1.8 million. He said he would send me money. He now sent me 300,000. I told him that was not enough to buy the ticket. He
Yes.
didn't say, and I said, by the way, if I need money, your friend has money. And he has my money, he has not given me. He said I should forget about that person. The thing did not go well with me because I needed money. So I had to reach out to Dada. Then I opened up everything to Dada. I said, your brother, Jeremiah, is owing me money. When I opened up everything I did to Dada, I said, me, I'm going to call him out to give me my money. And I said, wait, let him reach out to Jeremiah. Dada now reached out to Jeremiah. Jeremiah said he has paid all the money, that he has his receipt, that he paid
Mm-hmm.
45 million to Chris Okafor's account.
Hmm. You
So
know
when he told
risky.
me that, I said, Dada now put me and Jeremiah in three-way call. Jeremiah said, I don't know why the man not giving me. I said, he has paid everything. Say, my daughter, I have paid everything. So it was at that point that I called Chris back and I said, give me my money. Your friend say he has paid you the money, and you know I need money. I was angry. We now started quarreling. Then he now blocked me. When he now blocked me, that was when I now came online and said, Chris Okafor, give me money. You stole my money. So as I called him out online, he now reached out to Jeremiah also called him that you should pay this girl the money now. So he started begging Jeremiah that he was in America, that you help him, that he doesn't have money now, he just finished building his hotel and all that. Jeremiah say, okay, so Jeremiah go bring 7 million, Chris go bring 8 million to make it made it like so that they will pay me 15 million naira. And that was the first money that they paid. And Jeremiah said I should take the 15 million and forget the remaining money. I said, no, sir, I cannot. Because that will be testimony case. They called me name, and this man knew that I needed money. He did not give me. He had on to my money, so I did not. Me and Chris were now doing back and forth. Later, we begged me to go and apologize on public for calling him out. I should come out and
Yes.
apologize before he would give me the remaining money. So it was in that process that he now, I think, another thing happened. He now paid me 5 million. They remember, so I now got angry. I called him out. As I dragged him, he now uh, reported the matter to police, NCC, National Cyber Crime Center, for
Yes.
defamation and cyber stalking. They came to my house. They came to arrest me. They did not see me. They invited me. I went. They detained me for one night in Abuja. When they detained me, I came back. I was still calling police out to give me my money. Then it was in that process that when during that fight, I traveled for Christmas. My brother was there in Haiti when I left Abuja, when I left Lagos on November. When I got to Abuja, from Abuja, I came back for Christmas. My brother called and said his leg was paining him. And I didn't take it serious. I thought it was normal leg pain. So they started carrying, and I told my mechanic to drive him with my car to Abia for Christmas. The mechanic said on their way that my brother was weaving almost every 3 minutes. I said, what happened? Before he got to Abia, his two legs were not functioning, couldn't walk. What happened? This is, and it was so quick. Before we know it, the two legs now got paralyzed. We were massaging it, called doctors to do this, to do that. Nothing was going on. We didn't, before you know it, did not give us time. So everybody was confused. His body, the whole body now got paralyzed, including his two hands. The
True.
thing was just coming up like this. My brother's body just paralyzed, could not talk. From there, the next thing, my brother couldn't even say anything, like they were strangling him. My brother died. Like the whole thing happened mysteriously. He was a strong boy. Nothing was happening to him. And before my brother died, I had a dream. Just that then that's why I am hard on myself, because I should have, I wasn't really, would I say, not spiritually enlightened, or I didn't take my spiritual self very seriously,
Yes.
because I had a dream before my brother died, and I didn't really take that dream serious. I had a dream where Chris arrested me in that dream. No,
Yes.
he came with police before they arrested me. He came with police or some people. They were shooting guns, shooting. So they wanted to shoot one gun at me. My brother now came, and the gun now pierced at my brother's heart. So in that dream, I was crying. Then the police arrested me in that dream and put me in a bus and drove me off. I woke up.
Yes.
I don't know why I didn't take that dream serious. But 2 weeks later, my brother died. I was That was the beginning of my depression, because everything about me died with it. We're planning my brother's burial. My brother died January. We fixed it on February. 5 days to my brother's burial. Chris said policemen. The moment I posted the poster out on my page, policemen came to the house, in our family house in Umaya, and arrested me. They took me to stay CID
Yes.
and detained me. I was there for 2 days before I had asthmatic. I had panic attack. Then the DCJ now told them to take me away. They took me to Abuja and served me cold pepper. My Oga, but my Oga has called the CP that I lost my brother. And my brother's burial is in 4 days. I was renting that release. When I got back, my brother was buried. After my brother's burial, everything was not the same again.
Yeah.
I was rushed to hospital. I was lifeless. It was the only thing that was left was for the doctor to pronounce me dead. Because the doctor said I was lifeless, I wasn't breathing. So the doctor was going to tell my parents that I was very, because I don't know what happened. I just collapsed. I I saw things I can't really see them now. And what happened to me when I was lifeless and what happened. So when I recovered, I was angry. That was when I came out and started calling Crystal taking. At that point, I started now releasing our videos, our chats. Then he now sent his lawyer to go and tell my lawyer that he wants to settle out of court because they actually took me to court. I'm
Yes.
jumping that part. After my brother's burial, I went to court. So it was after that that I painted. Then he now said we should settle out of court. Then he now paid me that 15 million. And they came with one agreement that I should not talk about it, I should not press charges, I should not go to court, I should not talk about this. I sent you
Yeah,
the
yeah. I'll put her
agreement
there.
that
I'll
they
put her
wrote.
there. Yeah, that's yeah.
What pained me in all this? What is paining me in all this? It's not the fact that it's the fact that I love Chris. We had a relationship. He made me to come out to defend him and his friend, which costed me my career. That baby testimony case gave me a very bad name. It made people curse me. People called me
Yeah.
all sorts of names because I got involved in that case. I suffered miscarriage for Chris. It was during this police case that it was during this that Chris turned that miscarriage video to abortion and started sharing it to bloggers.
Mm-hmm.
Chris also carried my, I sent you that video where he said I should touch my breast,
Yes.
and also carried where he told me to touch my private part. He
Mm-hmm.
sent it to his lawyer. His lawyer sent that video to a son, who now sent it to my own lawyer. That was when they wanted me to stop talking about Chris. They wanted to blackmail me with it. You see,
Lele.
what is paining me in this whole thing is that I lost
Eh,
everything because of Chris. My dignity as a woman, my career. Chris promised he was going to marry me. After everything I did for him and Prophet Jeremiah, how they paid me back was to arrest and detain me. After detaining me, they gave me a very bad reputation.
So now, wait till you want. Wait till you want now. What you want me to do now? What if you
Please will
what you
not
want?
marry you. No. Who is he leaving me for? No, no. At this point, bro.
So now read date where the church people know now where everybody.
Ah, everybody know me and Chris now. I sent you the chat now. Everybody know me and Chris. Now he wants to marry. I want to believe that this girl he wants to marry. I'm not too sure, but I need to confirm it. Because there was a girl he told me that was pregnant for him, that he kept in the house. He kept in the house, and that the girl, now he wants to, the girl said she's pregnant. Though he lied to me that one girl is accusing him that he got him pregnant, that he, because he gave her accommodation. Now the people that own the place wants to sell the place. The girl doesn't want to move out. He even said, if I know those people that used to kidnap people, this
Who?
thing, that is my witness.
Wait, who tell you? Who asked you like that?
Chris,
Say wait again. Repeat that, please.
do I know people that kidnap people? Because that
Yes,
girl and one of his pastor that left him, Pastor Felix,
Felix. Yes.
yes, was calling him out. So, and he wanted the girl to leave. So I'm trying to find out if that girl is the same girl he's proposing to, in a bid to cover the child that the girl gave birth to him, or, and I've called people to confirm if it's the same girl that he got engaged to, so that the scandal will not come out. Because I know that the girl gave birth and gave birth to a boy, the one that he wanted to buy that. He said
Mhm.
she eventually gave birth and gave birth to a boy.
So why you want to kidnap the girl before? Why you want make kidnapper kidnap the
Because
girl?
then he didn't accept the pregnancy, or he told me that he didn't even do it. But that Pastor Felix later told me this story. Said the girl was pregnant for him. He didn't accept the pregnancy, so he wanted to remove the girl from the house and send the girl away. I was so happy. So at this point, Chris, that marriage, because if I don't know who he wants to leave me for. Me and him, we agreed that we marry. I've lost everything now. If it's spiritually that he killed my brother, me, I don't know. If it's not spiritual, me, I don't know. But the truth is, what am I living for again? Who is he going to leave me for? Who is going to marry me? Nobody. And now he wants to marry. My life is shattered. Bro, when I
I
say
don't
my life
understand.
is shattered, my life is shattered. I don't even know what is happening to me. I don't know what is happening to me. Everything about me is shattered. So at this point, Chris, either me and him we marry or we stay single. Nobody will marry. Nobody will marry. Let us either we marry or we stay single. Chris will not leave me for another woman. For who now?
But how you
Who?
want to stop them? How you want to stop and make you not marry?
Bro, if they start that wedding, at least I know that Sahara reporter will follow me. I know that Parara team will follow me as media people. You know, when they don't to marry, they will ask, do anybody have anything against this marriage? I will naked. I have. I will show the scar. The scar. Because immediately after that miscarriage, I did operation. I did operation for fibroid. So I will show the scar. I had a miscarriage today. I entered theater the next day for operation. I will naked for Chris. Who will marry me now? Bro, Chris no go do that marriage. It's either he buy me there or that marriage no go. Either me and I dey single will not marry, or we will end up marrying each other. That is our agreement from the beginning.
And on a really date where they make love where everywhere where
Ashida, I send you chat. That is his number. Post it and let
no no
people
no
see if
no.
that man was not in love with me. The chat I sent you, you see the love. Well, there's no way we know they make love. Will they make love inside car? She's
Pastor
about
they
go
do
carry
car.
him. Yes. I will come in house. Sometimes everybody don't sleep midnight. We go make they inside car, they kiss, they make love. Sometimes you go carry me go inside the room. In daughter Chizoba, that's his sister daughter, and she they always receive me. In first daughter, the children they buy me gifts. When Chizoba wanted to marry, Chris was calling me to come and stand in as his wife. So there is nothing. He introduced me to the when we used to do uniform. We used to wear uniform and go to church. And I was part of his wife. When he's doing program, I'll be the one to call my police contact. I'll give him over 30 police, 50 police. He will not pay 1 naira.
That is not go far. This relationship
When they
really go
call him
far.
out on the media, he will call me. Who is he leaving me for? Who am I going to go back to? My ex-husband is married. Another one woman is sitting on my ex-husband. Then who am I going to go back to? I can't even, I don't know what he has done. I can't even love another man. It's only Chris I love.
Mm-hmm.
If man is chasing me out now, I don't even see them. I don't go out of my house.
And this matter a big matter. How they want to settle this relationship matter now? The thing say,
Hey, if you made it to this last place, then be say you be odogu. Thank you for watching till the end. Now, I want to say a few things because I was wondering, why did Pastor Chris seize this money? This girl sold herself, her shame, her career, and defended you guys' secret. The world dragged her. I could remember during that period. That was 2 years ago. Yeah. And then they paid the money into your account. They called the money. The woman you claim you loved. This is to show you, Doris, that this man do not love you. You're still insisting. You could hear where she said that this man loves her. That the guy interviewing her should check the chat and see her every messages. That the man loves her. That the man will marry her because the man don't leave. I'm saying you no feel of any other person. At this point, when she said it, I was now thinking like hypnotization and digging involved allegedly. You understand? I just like sharp thinking. Because why would you not love someone else? Or no, then a Pastor Christian one makazia mwa or no jikezie go one ojiwe for like I don't get it. Because what will you then do with a man that had shown you all this hatred as couple? That means 2 months of book if you could believe that he bite your brother. 2 months of bike you understand? So I don't even believe when you said at the end that he should marry you or he should remain single. Just say make he remain single. Make una kuku remain single until you go marry. If you marry, he's now free to go and marry, but he cannot marry before you. Say it like that. It's more fair. Please, never you ever try to marry that man in any way. He doesn't love you. Someone who could seize your money during that period. In fact, you tell him say you won't go do operation. You owe your money. You owe your 35 million because he said he gave you 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, say 10 million. And then he was left with 35 million. He sees them. You now came back to come and beg him money. Onyeji 35 million, okay, and he gave you 300,000. Ah, the man, the very all the mean and wicked. If that was the truth, Obunia Bezoku Odroma, and that is not love. Of course, I know that money is not love. I'm marrying a stingy husband, and I understand him. You understand? But you cannot have my money. You cannot have my money and see me going through things, and then you will not give me, knowing that you still have my money. If there is atom of love in your heart, I feel that you should give me. And then if you even want to chop my money as my lover, you should not chop more than half. You no go chop rich half self. Or you chop rumobere. After all, he's richer than you. He was building hotels, a lot of investments. Keho is 35 million again. Oh yeah, but phone for job by hand na this man look for trouble. If this story not true, it's okay. But last, everybody go there all right. And then she said on the day of the wedding that she's gonna disrupt. You get as you go threat the man reach. Odowe ebe odowe nwanne gị. That is if na really say na him doing one nigga like that. You understand? So if you the threat, uche ga there. Somebody that ask you if you know anybody that is a kidnapper, you should know him. In my ofuma. So you know these things about him and you feel the need to still marry him. My last video I was defending her that there's no way she will want to marry him. But she stated it now that is it. Either they marry. So that means nwoke achọghị ịnụ na ikwete Doris. Eziokwu draws normal. Enweghị ihe emeghe. Enweghị ihe emeghe draws normal. And you talk yesterday that you know normal. Actually, not true. It draws normal. For you to reason say you go marry this man, it draws normal. In all these things, you still can't love any other person. You open your mouth, say you no feel love any other person. Abi you just said that to justify every word of him not marrying. I don't know. But man, no go talk as I they talk too much. Add the one and can talk, I talk. Last, everybody go there all right. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you watched up until this point, let me know your thoughts down the comment section. And trust me to come back here if I hear any other news, okay? And I'll see you guys very, very soon. I remain your G, your Asa, Cruise with Lily, and I sign off. Bye.